What's going on? What's going on? You boy Steezy Smith in the building.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Steezy Smith in the building, and today I want to address a question that a lot of Seattle Seahawks fans have had in their minds for the last couple of weeks. Should Beast Mode return to the Seattle Seahawks yet again? Yes, and here's why. First of all, the man wants to play football again. As former Seattle Seahawks fullback Michael Robinson, who Marshawn Lynch is very close to, said to us a few months ago, he pretty much told us that Marshawn Lynch misses the game of football. He has a burning desire to play again. He still has a passion to play again. And being that the two are as close as they are, Michael Robinson is a very credible source. I have a hard time believing that he'd come out of retirement to just play 3 games and then say, oh, I'm going to retire again and never play football again. I just feel like the fact that he came in from a 14th month retirement and came in to play 3 games, that's a sign of things to come. So a lot of people will point to his numbers in the last 3 games and say, oh, we don't need Beast Mode back. He's getting too old. He could barely run for 2 yards a carry. He can only score in short yardage situations, and that's all he's good for. I truly disagree. I feel like because he was gone for such a long amount of time, you can't expect a guy to just come in and rush for over 100 yards, rush for over 4 or 5 yards a carry, and just carry the load like he did back then. That's simply too much to ask. I think that this season, the fact that he knows he's going to come back, the fact that he has a full offseason to train, to get into football shape, that's all he needs. And I think that next season, there will be a role for him. There will be snaps for him. And there's a role for him in Seattle. Rashad Penny, he'll most likely start the season on PUP, meaning that he'll miss the first 6 games of the season. Running back Chris Carson is recovering from hip surgery, and because of that, I think that Seattle's going to ease his workload a little bit. Running back DJ Dallas, whom they selected in the 4th round, the rookie, I believe that he's still a little raw. He started his college career playing wide receiver, and he's still kind of learning the nuances of playing running back. And I think that Beast Mode there will be the perfect mentor, not only for the running backs in the running back room, but for the rest of the team. As for Travis Homer, he's more of a 3rd down pass catching specialist than he is a in between the tackles type of running back. And so I think that there's definitely a role, there's definitely snaps to be had for Beast Mode. And we all saw the excitement that Seattle had. We all saw how excited the locker room was. At the point that Marshawn Lynch came in last season, the team was just down. There were so many injuries across the team. The team wasn't performing as well. And we all saw that as soon as Beast Mode came in, he kind of just jolted the team. He kind of gave the team a boost of morale. And the team just looked a little bit different in terms of chemistry, in terms of how they were moving. I think that Beast Mode not only has a positive impact on the field, he also has an impact off of it. Also, as 710 ESPN analyst Jay Keeps mentioned, Lynch could potentially play fullback. I think that as a short yardage type of running back, if we only intend to use him in those type of situations, fullback would be a perfect position for him. And like I mentioned earlier, that'll leave even more snaps and more of a role for him on the football team. Also, we all understand that Beast Mode isn't much of a media guy. So for him to go on Sportcenter like he did with Scott Van Pelt a couple of weeks ago and tell the whole world to expect the unexpected. And because the unexpected is that he returns to Seattle in his age 34 season, then I think that we should all expect for him to come back. Also, the 2014 Super Bowl. He has unfinished business, folks. Steezy out.
Be sure to get at me on my other socials. You can find me on Twitter at C_Jersey12. I also have another Twitter, a sports Twitter. You can find me there at Cal Steezy Sports. Be sure to look for me on Facebook, Calvin Domingo. And you can find me on Instagram at Steezy_away.